Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Get ready for our next episode of Massive Darkness. This will be episode 7, and we are getting close to the end. I did want to make a correction from last episode. It's not as much a correction. I could have done this or not done this, but I did all this trading of stuff in here. And I had extra moves with people that I didn't take, even with her. So she moved in here, grabbed some stuff. See, that was basically 1, 2. She grabbed stuff. That was 2, 3, 4. So she made her full moves. Whisper made her full moves, but these two didn't. Really, the only change I would have made is I definitely would have had Sybil go back to the shadows to guard both ends of the hallway in case something came out, and something did. So that's really it. That's where we're at right now. And that being said, we're going to get started with our next turn, and our first player is going to be Sarah. Yes, Sarah. So we're going to get started right away with that. I'm going to recap you on Sarah, and then we're going to take her turns. And what we have in enemies out here, this big giant mob of goblin archers. They are right here. They're level 3. You can see that on a BAM they get a +2 hits, and on a range they get +2. Diamond they get +2 hit with their ranged attack, which is a 2 and a 1. That's pretty nasty. They also have 2 blue dice in defense. They only have 1 hit point, but there are 8 of them. They're carrying this healing potion. So that's pretty rough for us. We're going to have to beat the snot out of these guys and see what we can do. And we're going to start that round with Sarah, who hopefully is going to take them down. I was hoping that maybe thought about moving everybody around the corner, but with her having made a full move, and that I think we just need to tear into them. We could pull them around the corner, because if they did that, they'd attack, move, attack. They would be able to attack us there. See, no, I don't think they'd have to move here and not attack. But I think we can go in and just wail on them. So let's do that. They're really low level, and if we can stop them from retaliating with their ranged attacks, which would null and void all of these, then we're in better shape. So let's do that. So here's Sarah, and of course she is the first player, but she's got all of her king's gear, so she's doing really well, and the kite shield. This gives her a total of now, she's going to have 2 blue and 3 blue for defense, plus 1 green for her king's armor. So she's going to have 3 blue, 1 green, and she's going to get that extra defense because she has multiple items of the king's armor. But again, you can only have 3 dice. Plus, on the attacks, she gets 3 yellow dice, but she also gets this cool ability. Unfortunately, she's going to be running back into the light there, since they're in a lighted space. But let's go do that. She also has her ability that she took, which is a defensive ability as well. But right now, we're going to do some damage first. So I do think they're going to get to retaliate. So for Sarah's first action, this is Sarah. And by the way, I don't know if you realize this, but when I have their character art flash across the screen, I put a diamond up in the corner that's the color of their base so that you could easily recognize them. I never said that. Should have said that in the first episode. But anyway, these guys she's going to move in there with them. That is her first action. Then for her second action, we have the dice tower right here, so we're just going to get the dice ready to go. The goblins, archers, have 2 blue dice for their defense, so there's that. She's got 3 yellow dice for her attack, and remember, BAMs, for her BAM will take away 3 defense. So that is really powerful. Let's see what we roll. Let's see if we can kill a whole bunch of them. Now they only have 1 hit. She didn't get a BAM. They got 2 shields, so her first attack only killed 1 of the 8 archers. That just kind of bites. But that does put her up to 4 experience points. And we have another archer down. That was her second activation. Now her third. Let's hope she does better on this one. We really need some to do better. Okay, we got a BAM there. That's good. So all 3 of these shields are gone, and that will kill 3 of these guys. Now, why are the 3 shields gone? Again, because of her King's Crown ability. It says, attack, BAM, defender -1 per equipped card of the King's set. Crown, mace, armor. I have all 3. So that's going to reduce this to 0 and give her 3 hits plus a BAM. She's not in shadows, so the BAM on the attack doesn't actually do anything. That's cool. But we did get to do 1, 2, 3 more of the archers, which is absolutely fantastic because that means she laid into them pretty solidly. And that means she's got 3 more experience points. She's at 4 right now, so that'll put her up to 5. 1, 2, that'll put her up to 2 and up to 4, so she's at 4.2 experience right now. Pretty good. And that's going to end her turn. Now that they are going to get to retaliate. So they are going to roll only 1 red die against her 3 blue dice and 1 green die for defense. I mean, she's pretty unstoppable at this point, unless they do something like this. Now, they do not get that bonus, the diamond bonus, because it is ranged. She, however, got... So they got 3 hits. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense, so it bounced off. They did nothing to her. That's a great start. Alright, so next up we're going to have Mila. Now, Mila is very healthy, very powerful. So let's get started with her. She's going to, again, dive into these guys with her charge attack. First, let's review Mila. She does have one of the artifacts. She also picked up the first layer token that we had. But she's got her Axe of Renewal, which is pretty good. It does 1 red and 1 yellow, but it makes her healthy when she fights. And I did give her this, but I did not equip it. And I'm debating on the value of equipping this. This might be better for damage, this greatsword. But I could equip that charge, get a free action to attack, so it'd still give her 2 attacks for the round, and take out this Axe of Renewal. Both are two-handed, and I did take her two-handed specialty, so she gets a reroll plus her charge ability. I think I like the healing ability, but I think this is more important. So for her first action, and I could have done that last turn when we did the trades, but I'm not going to cheat and say you can go back on that. I'm going to say that she's going to have to do it now. So she's going to, for first action, she's going to swap out for the greatsword. Second action, she will use her charge ability, which is right here. See, charge is marked, and that allows her to move and get a free attack. So she's going to do that. So she slings the axe, pulls out this new greatsword, charges into here, and that she will have 3 yellow dice, and it's got a lot of benefits. And they have 2 blue dice. Now the benefits on it is for she can get a +1 damage on each BAM, and it can repeat. She can get 2 of them. So let's see what we can do with it. Well, oh man, look at that. This is going to be devastating. Now, they only got 1 defense, so we'll say that is gone. But she got here 1, 2, 3. That BAM equals damage 4. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. She wiped out all of the remaining minion archers in that hit, leaving only the boss there. And that means that she also then got an additional 4 experience points. That puts her up to 5, so she's at 5 right now. She's about to kick over to having 6 experience points. She's probably going to save up some of her. I want her charge melee +2 ability, which is her next level. Actually, it's 3rd level. I don't think she can take it yet. Well, yeah, we're on the 3rd level. Okay, I mean, she can always take it. She just can't use it. So that was her second action. For her third action, we're going to do that again. She's going to attack the boss, hopefully do him in. Okay, well, we did. She got the goblins got 1 defense. She got 2 BAMs. So talk about overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 damage. She killed the boss. Everybody gets 3 experience points, so that's going to put her up to 3. So she is now at 6.3 experience. It was a good move changing out the greatsword because the goblins are gone. That will put Sarah at 4.5. That will put Sybil at 4.2 experience, and that'll put Whisper at 4.3 experience. So we're getting some good experience going here again as we head into the final round where we're about to kick over the level 4 stuff for our guys. So next up is actually Whisper, and Whisper is not going to do anything. She's going to wait right there. Well, you know what she can do without activating this is she can step onto the bridge. She's stepping onto the bridge because we're about to head over to this zone here and the final room, but she doesn't want to trigger the level 4 stuff yet. She's going to stop right there and wait for everybody else, and that's going to be her entire turn. So that is going to be Whisper. Then we're going to have Sybil. She's going to go next. Sybil's going to back her up, go 1, 2, and just hang out right there. Yeah, she doesn't even need to cross that bridge yet. Well, she'll get on the bridge with her, so she'll take her second action, move there. Do they want to trade anything? Let me think. But they got a lot of stuff. No, but maybe some transmuting might work. Let's see. So they do have another action. So Sybil could trade with Sarah, or with Mila rather. Yeah, I think she'll trade. She's going to trade to Sybil the 3rd level dagger of Sure Strike, and she will Man, I don't know if I want to give this up yet, but I think I'm going to. We're going to transmute all 3 of these level 2 items to a level 3 item for Mila and see what she gets. Gloves of Fast Hands. Oh, this is awesome. She can reorganize her trade 1 time for free. That's Mila. Good job, Mila. That was actually worthwhile. Okay, so we are now at the end of our... Well, you know what? You know what else Sarah could, or Whisper could trade to her is this. That would give her... We could trade up the level 3s for a level 4. This Plague Sword, though, is pretty good. And this... yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we're going to do that. So she traded all the level 3 stuff. She's going to trade it all to Whisper, actually, who will then on her next action do another transmute, so the Whisper can end up with the items. And I think, what will she trade back to? Nothing. She's going to leave Sybil with her reroll, defense reroll right there, just in case. And we're going to dump a lot of level 3 stuff, I think. Okay, yeah, all the level 3 stuff went to Whisper for next turn. That's going to be their actions. That's going to be actually the end of the round. So on the experience thing, I don't have anybody that can move up on the experience chart right now except for Mila. I'm looking at her 5-point abilities. She could take this one, spend an action, discard. I don't know if I don't like that one at all. And this sustained damage means she can't wear armor. So I don't like that one either until it gets to here. So I might take it, not use it, and then get it to here. Because she has no armor equipped, she gets these abilities. I mean, she does get +2 defense die if she had a, but she's got a 2-handed weapon, so she has no other defense. That'd be her entire defense. Don't know if I like that, but she does get 1 bonus attack. Basically becomes a total barbarian. And she's also already got this reroll, but what I really want is the 10-point charge. Or I could get this 10-point max health and regeneration. That'd be good too. And that would be much more complimentary than to have that sustained damage thing with no armor. Okay, but let's end the round there. Nobody's going to do anything. There's no enemies, so we have no enemy action. Experience phase, we're going to pass on that because we don't have anything to do, so we're going to go on to the event phase. Okay, let's see what we get here. Forward monster patrol. If there's already a roaming monster play, there isn't, so we're going to get another level 3 or lesser roaming monster. Let's see what we get. Place the enemy in the zone with the token of the current level +1, so he's going to appear in front of Whisper and Sybil. Okay, what do we get? We're going to get the Abyssal Demon. Attack Diamond +1 wound. That means it avoids armor, and heal 1 from the Abyssal Demon. That's pretty bad. He's got 2 swords, 2 magic, and 2 shields. He's really nasty. Wow. And he's just a lesser dude. So let's get out the Abyssal Demon. There's the Abyssal Demon. He's looking pretty nasty. He's a lesser roaming monster. You'd think he's not. He does have 4 times their hit points. So he's got, well, so that's not terrible. He's only got, 24, 8, 16 hit points. That's not so bad. But he does regenerate, or heal rather, and he's going to start right there. So as Sybil and Whisper standing there, they see something come out of the darkness, or into the darkness rather, from the light, and it is a massive demon that we're going to have to face. Now, he does not get to activate. He just shows up. So we're going to get to do everything first. That's pretty good because we got to kill this guy quickly. All right. That is going to end the round. Oh, I got to give him his item first. It is still a level 3 item because we have not moved to level 4 yet. Oh my gosh, this Dwarven Shield. Oh, that is bad because that means he's got 3 green dice now for defense, and it says any 2-handed weapon is instead considered a 1-handed weapon. So this is going to be a very good item for Mila when she gets it, but right now it's a bad thing for us. That gives the demon 3. Oh, by the way, when the goblins fell, Mila picked up another healing potion. I forgot to do that, and that was from the goblin archers that we killed. Now we're gonna move on to the next round. So we're gonna have Mila go first. We're gonna move the token to Mila, and she's going to be up for the first player of our next round as she hears the roar of this terrible demon, and she hears Sybil and Whisper just screaming bloody murder as this thing's coming around the corner. Unfortunately, she's not going to get to do a whole lot. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know that she wants to go any further than the bridge. Well, we're going to charge in and fight him anyway. So she's going to go then 5, 6 to here. I'm sorry, let's move over here now and see that. So she moved all the way to there. That means we are going to flip this token. We now have level 4 active. And level 3 is shut down. And then that was it. There are no other enemies on the board, so we're going to move immediately to Whisper. Whisper's got to go crazy, and I think dive into the melee of this. But first, she's got some extra items now. She's got a level 2 Ice Sword, which stuns, and I really like that item. But this one, this level 4 Longsword, gives her another green, and it's better than the one she has. She's got a level 3 Longsword right now that gives her a blue defense die. This would give her a green defense die. Or do we take a chance and transmute all these level 3s into a level 4 now that we're on level 4? Well, actually, she can keep that and do these 3. So she's going to keep that level 4 Longsword. She's going to transmute these into a level 4 item. Let's see what she gets. Oh, a better Ice Sword. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. It does 2 red dice, and on attack it stuns the enemy. Man, that could have been a luckier deal. So we're going to do some changes out with her. So for her first action, I think she's going to do she's going to reorganize her stuff. And unfortunately, she's not the one with the cool gloves. That's Mila. The Whisper is changing out both of these items. They're the level 3 item, or level 2 items for this level 4 Ice Sword and level 4 Longsword, giving her 3 red dice and 1 yellow die on her attack. That's her first action. Her second action is going to be to go 1, 2, and attack the Abyssal Demon. She is in shadows, so she's going to get all of her shadow abilities. That's pretty good. And I'm just looking to see if she's got anything. I mean, her first attack's always in shadows anyway, but now all her attacks are. She's also got dual wield, so she gets a +1 hit on the on her melee attack for a BAM. Let's roll some dice and see what we get. I think I'm going to reshuffle. So we're going to be spending most of the time in this tile, so I'm going to reshuffle some things around. There we go. So now I got the dice tower over there. We can see what we're doing. So Whisper's attack is going to be 3 red dice and 1 yellow dice. Now, unfortunately, though, the demon has a full 3 green dice on the defense. Pretty bad. Let's see what she can do to him in one attack, though. Well, she didn't do much, I don't think. Well, she got 1, 2. She's going to do some damage. 3, 4. So that's 4 hits plus the BAM. The BAM for her lowers their defense by 1. So let's get rid of this defense die. That's gone. It doesn't get rid of a whole die. It just gets rid of 1. Or does she stun him? Leave the defense, do less damage, and stun him? She has to choose how she's going to do that 1 BAM that she's got. Can she reroll blanks? I don't think so. So she can do 1 extra melee. Oh, the dual wielding is +1 melee BAM. So, not +1. This is melee +1 BAM. So she's got 2 BAMs there, is what that is. That's even better. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This doesn't say you get a +1 on a BAM. It says you get +1 BAM in melee. So she's going to get to reduce his defense and stun him. That is even better. I like that a lot. That's really powerful in a lot of ways. So she did 1, 2, 3, 4, total of 4 damage. Reduced his, so he's got 3 hits. So he's only going to take 1 damage from that blow. But he is stunned, and I'm putting this on his card, the 1 point of damage of the 18 he's got. He is stunned and cannot do anything but get up for his retaliation. That was Whisper's last attack, so all this thing did was stand up. And the Ice Sword's really cool. Next up we have Sybil. So she does get her safe shot, which means she gets to move 1 as slippery and attack, so we're going to use that so she can move and attack in the same round. That's the safe shot ability she has marked down here. And the other ability that she has marked is nothing. That's the only one she's been able to mark up so far. She's probably going to get to do that after we kill this demon. But she also then has this really good level 3 firebow. Does 2 red dice, +1 damage on a BAM, +2 damage on a diamond. So, pretty good. Let's go do that. So, Sybil is going to step up. Now, the thing is, this guy does have magic. He will be able to retaliate with his 2 red die magic attack against her if he doesn't... well, and she's not likely to kill him with this. So, but we got to do it. We got to take the hits. We got to do the damage. So, and she does have her charm that allows her to reroll 1 of the attack dice 1 additional time in case she... And she also has a free reroll with her Eagle Eye. Plus, she's in shadows, so if she gets a BAM, she does 2 extra damage. And we're going to be rolling 2 red dice against his 3 green dice. So we've still got a good chance of doing a lot of damage. Let's see. But we didn't. So her first attack whiffs, basically, just bounces off his armor and did nothing. On defense, does he get anything? No, only on attack. And then he's got the Dwarven Shield. So for her third hit, third action, well, that was actually her first action. She did her slippery, so this is her second one. Now we got some things going on. So he blocked 4, but she right now has 1, 2, 3, 4 because of her shadow mode ability. Her shadow mode skill gives her +2 on a BAM on attack. I think we're going to re-roll this red. We got the ability to re-roll twice, re-roll from the charm, and if it comes up blank, I can re-roll it again. Okay, it's the same thing. So what we did was we did 5 points of damage. He defended against 4, so he took only 1 more point of damage. He's at 2. Man, he's going down hard, isn't he? All right, so next up, the demon is going to attack Sybil back. He's going to get 2 red dice. She, unfortunately, only has 1 blue die in defense. So this could be pretty hard on her. We'll see. She has no ability to dodge or heal or anything at this point. Let's see what she can do. Well, actually, got lucked out there, didn't we? She blocked it. 2 defense and a BAM. The BAM doesn't do any... Well, the BAM actually allows the heal. She still has level 1 Armor of Life. So, and I didn't realize she was down to 2 hit points. So actually, that BAM and the 2 defense against this 1 hit were really effective because it puts her back up to 3 health. And she deflected the blow. So good for her. The demon did not get his special diamond attack ability or anything like that. That is going to be the end of her turn. Okay, so now we're going on to Sarah. Sarah's far away, so she's not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot. Let's look at Sarah. Sarah's going to go 1, 2, coming guys, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she can take the hit because she's got some pretty good defensive abilities in there. And I think, does she have more experience than Whisper? She's at a 4.5. Whisper is at a 4.3. So yes, so Sarah jumped in there to take the hit from the demon when the demon attacks at the end of this turn. Now there was no attack on the demon this turn, so he's not going to retaliate, but that was all 4 of our characters because Mila went first. So now we're going to go to the enemy phase, and the demon is going to attack back with 2 red dice for melee. He's going to go against Sarah because Sarah has the most experience points, but she's in a really good place because she has 1 green defense die for her King's Armor, plus she gets 3, because of her shield, she gets 2, so a total of 3 blue. So 3 blue and 1 green versus 2 red. That is about the best we're going to get. Let's see what we get done there. Oh, one of the dice went up crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily he can't use both the diamonds. But he did hit her pretty hard. She defended really well too. But this is going to be 6, plus the diamond is going to be 7. And it's going to heal, unfortunately, 1 of its damage. So it's back down to only 1 hit on it. She did 7 points to Sarah, but Sarah did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't think the BAMs do anything. They do. No, that's only on attack. So no, they don't. But she managed to survive that by taking only 1 point of damage. So there's 6 right here, 7. It healed, and then she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she took 1 point of damage. Actually, that puts her down to 1 health. We got to do something about that right quick. All right. Well, I don't have. Oh well, Mila's going to have to do. Sarah's going to probably have to trade in her turn. I don't want Mila to trade because she's going to have to do some damage, but she's going to trade that healing potion off to Sarah. So Sarah can heal before the Abyssal Demon attacks her. By the way, that means that next up, we're going to be going to... actually, does anybody else have a healing potion? I don't think so. Well, Whisper is going to be our first player next turn. That was the enemy phase, so now we're going to the experience phase. No one's going to do any experience adjustments, so then we have to draw our event card. I'll just put the event cards right here on the bridge, and we'll draw one and see what we get. Rear Monster Patrol. If there's already a roaming monster in play, activate it. That sucks. So the demon is going to attack Sarah again. This could be our first Lifebringer point gone. I sure hope not. Alright, well, we had all the dice out already, right? Same dice. Now, Sarah should be able to defend against this, but we'll see. Oh my god, well, these BAMs aren't as bad. The demon doesn't get anything for the BAMs, so we're okay. She defended 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4, so she just defended against the demon. Almost got killed by him. Blocked the blow with her shield and great armor, king's armor, and was able to defend herself. So that is the enemy phase. Or that was the event phase, then we go to the end phase. The only thing that's going to happen in that is that this is the first player is going to move from Mila to Whisper. But that is also our second turn, so we're going to be done right there, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. We did the massive charge down the hallway. We're fighting a demon. We killed a bunch of dwarven, a bunch of goblin archers, and we're about to head into the last room and escape. Now, this room is going to be terrible. There's some special rules on it, and I'll tell you what they are when we get there. But it's going to be a rough fight for us. So we're going to make sure we clear this demon first, though, before we head into that room, because we don't want to be facing all those things. But that's good. We are basically almost done with the scenario, and we're surviving it pretty well. I got to get Sarah healed. She's hurting, but we'll be okay. And we're going to get started next with Whisper, who's going to lay into this guy with all her cool new items. So, talk to you next time, folks, and I will see you soon.